Good Sunday morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Welcome. It's quite sticky outside, you might say, as we wait for a high of 78 later today. It's going to be a warm one. All this brewing, you think, can't be good. There could be storms, and there will be. We're looking at severe weather on Wednesday. We'll watch this closely. Still a few days out from this. It looks like we'll have a round on Wednesday, and then after the new year, possibility of another round of that stuff coming like January the 2nd, which could be stronger than the 1st. We'll watch it closely to let you know and give you street-by-street coverage as these storms near our area, so you'll know where it is in relation to where you are. That's how it is waking up. But definitely sticky out there this morning as you begin your day. 78 gradually making it there. We're going to get there at some point. A lot of fog in the area, and especially north of here as we watch all of this. North Mississippi is really, really thick. Our area has got the patchy fog from here, there, and scattered. The further north you will go into the state of Mississippi, the worse it'll get. Right now, 64 as you're waking up. And let's go ahead and pull up a radar where you can get a general idea of what's happening this morning, of where everything is. As we, I have to have the buttons right for you to see that, don't I? Here's the radar this morning. We're sitting here. This is North Mississippi, and this is all out here through Dallas. It's a lot of fog everywhere. But let's zoom in on northern Mississippi as we go to Louisville, as we turn on our locations. All of this area there at Louisville, and this is going to start right out here by Shiloh Baptist Church as you make your way up by J&S, and then to where Walmart is where the line is there in Louisville, to where it's beyond, okay, I might not be able to see good. It becomes extremely thick on the other side of Winston Academy, where the jail is, all up here where Mississippi State is, and on northward as we go to the state line. When you get here to Tupelo, it's thick, thick, thick right there all the way to the Tennessee state line this morning. Over to Little Rock, Arkansas, they've got a bunch. Huntsville, Alabama, all of these areas here. So if you've got to travel this morning, give yourself extra time, go slower, take your time getting there. Chattanooga, Murfreesboro, look at the fog that y'all have got there all around Murfreesboro on the east side of Nashville, up to Clarksville, Tennessee, all in there. As we back out, we come across here through Texarkana, and this is going to carry you all the way through Denton and Dallas, Fort Worth area, full of fog this morning as we go down to San Antonio and down to Laredo. All in those areas had that. Nationwide, as we back out and look at, this is where the possibility of severe weather is today. Not much to that. That's just a low risk in those areas there. But snow, as usual, in the Dakotas, and as we go across Minnesota and those areas there. It's cold up in that area there this morning. As we just click here just to... let me turn this on so we can get a temperature-wise reading up in here. -4 there in Montana this morning. -4. Makes you kind of proud to have this 78-degree weather that we want to get today, doesn't it? It's going to be warm for sure. As you were sleeping, one of the news stories that broke last night, who remembers the song Mr. Postman? The Marvelettes, the singer Wanda Young, has passed away at the age of 78. Condolences to her family. And we also found out in Pennsylvania that a family fire broke out in a home, or I guess I worded that wrong, but a fire broke out in a family's home. A father and 2 sons perished. A mother and another son made it out. It was due to a Christmas light that went wrong and caught the home on fire. So sad on something like that to happen. It was on Christmas morning. Horrible. That's a few of the headlines from across the nation this morning. Good morning to Terry Ray. How are you? Good warm morning there in Philadelphia. I do agree with you. Donna Roseman, good morning. Connie Johns, Pat Banks, Lily Hampton. How are you today? Good morning from DeKalb. Glad to see you up and stirring there. Hope everything is going well in your world as well. All right, let's turn our thoughts here and get deeper into the forecast this morning.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
And the National Weather Service shows us that Meridian will be 78, but that's not going to be the high for the state. As we look to our west, Vicksburg, Mississippi, Natchez looks like it will hold the record of the hottest so far. 80 degrees over there as we go down south to Hattiesburg, close second, 79 at Hattiesburg. Brookhaven, 78 as we go north. A tad cooler there at Columbus Air Force Base. We're expecting it to be 76 there today. But all through Philadelphia and Winston, looks like it'll be about 77 today. As we move across the state line into Tuscaloosa, 76. Birmingham, a little cooler, 74 there. As we go down to Demopolis at the river, 76 today. In Livingston, Alabama, you will be about 78 as well. Now, as we look at this morning, here's where that fog is. There's a chance of patchy fog here. But up here, once you get near Columbus, anywhere in that Winston County, what we just looked at on my radar, right there, Winston Academy, where Walmart is, the Supercenter there, thick there at Louisville, northward, half a mile to a quarter mile visibility in those areas. Be careful, drive slower if you've got to go somewhere in those areas this morning. As we look at severe weather for Wednesday, and again, as I mentioned, this is a few days out. The forecast will change because we are 4 days out. It's going to come and go and come and go. It may be worse, it may be less, but we'll watch it, be on top of it. Severe storms and possibility of tornadoes on Wednesday. Now, the analysts are looking at this and saying that we could have another round after we get into the first of the year, around the second. Again, days out, that could change as well. We'll focus first on this first storm here that will come on Wednesday. Again, hopefully this will die down by then. But this many days out, when they give you the warning of it usually means something is stirring. So we're days in advance. Just be on your weather P's and Q's come Wednesday. And this will be late afternoon until dark 30, into the darkness is what we'll have on Wednesday. And you have to respect these tornadoes. They're bad. We'll watch them. Again, this is a level 2 out of 5. It means that tornadoes are possible. We'll watch it closely and keep you updated with this as the storm nears us on Wednesday. As we look at the temperatures, not much difference, is it? We're looking at 78 today, and we are way above average. Now, we were on down here in this 80, 90% at one point, but still, the state of Mississippi, right here where we are, cuts across there, right about where Mississippi State is and takes in the southern half of the state, including Lauderdale, Jackson, all these areas. We're way above average for this type of year. You've got to get way up here before you start seeing clear, and then below average. So Tennessee is right there with us as well in this warm weather. Most of Kentucky is warm too. Now, let's get into our 7-day breakdown of what's going to be happening here so you'll know exactly what to expect. Today, mostly cloudy, then it will gradually become sunny by late afternoon, kind of like it did yesterday. 78 is the high. Tonight, we'll get down increasing clouds. 61 is going to be our low. By Monday, partly sunny. It's going to be gusty, though, as the workday begins once again. 20-mile-an-hour gusts, the high at 79, 1 degree, according to the National Weather Service, 79. My system goes a little bit lower, 77 is what they're predicting. Either way, 77 or 79 come Monday is going to be warm. As we go into Tuesday, still the same, 77 and gusts of 25 miles an hour leading up to this Wednesday event here. And it's 80% chance is what we've got, the showers and thunderstorms and possibility of severe weather. Now, we still see these high temperatures. As you'll see, that's not going away even after that rain comes through. 74 on Thursday, Friday 71, and Saturday we're still at 73 degrees. Whoa. As we roll into this, and of course that's New Year's Eve, on Friday, as we look at Saturday, the first, 77. As we go back and look at that again, 40% chance there on New Year's Day. It looks like we'll have some rain there. As we roll through this, the second, 62. Now, becoming the third, right along in here, we could have another shot of some severe weather. We'll watch that. But we'll see temperatures after that go down to the upper 50s and mellow out around 60 for the highs. That's a little bit better than what we're showing now. But a far cry from being old man winter, isn't it? We're not ready for that just yet as we watch this. That's a quick look at the forecast. Now let's find out about deer hunting today. If you're getting a chance to go out. Major times to deer hunt happening now through 9 a.m. this morning for your first major time. But don't worry, there's a second time today that is also good. And that's after church time, 1:30 to about 3 o'clock this afternoon will be our second major time to hunt. Now your wind's going to be southwest 5 to 10 miles an hour today. Hopefully you can get a chance and get out and enjoy yourself. at some point. If not, it's still going. We got another month of this. It's not over yet. And don't forget, we'll have a free mount to give away tomorrow morning with Jay's Taxidermy. We'll do a drawing for it. If everybody that dropped a deer in the contest this week, some lucky person will win a free deer mount, shoulder mount. That's coming up tomorrow morning. Make sure to join us for all of that. A quick look at weather of what we had this morning. I hope you'll enjoy your Sunday. As we said, it's 64 right now, warm. A nice day, though. A little cloudy, and then it will make sunshine later on. If you can't join a church service, you can always watch one online. There's plenty to choose from online. I hope you'll spend a few moments with the man upstairs today at some point. Thank y'all for joining. I couldn't do it without you. You make this happen for us each and every day. Thank y'all so much, and we'll be back. Thanks a lot, and thanks from all of us here at Scotty Ray's Weather.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by